What's up, YouTube? We're going to answer your questions from my Instagram story last night. Interesting looking questions.
There were many. many.
So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to read a question, Maria's going to answer it, then she's going to do the opposite. She's going to read it out and then I'm going to answer it. We might...
both contribute.
Yeah. How is your prep going at home and has it affected your day-to-day family life? How's my prep?
Hard. It is hard. I think you're still enjoying it at this stage. Like, you know, you haven't gone to the extremes of it yet. I think I'm finding it hard.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Because he's hungry.
I'm just hungry.
You know, we knew this would
process.
happen. Yeah, it is a process, and you know, there's a reason you're doing it. So
Just hungry.
Just
Basically.
Do you ever fight or get into arguments over jealousy? If so, how do you resolve it?
Not really. Not the. I think you can tell we're not the jealous type because we both have OnlyFans pages.
Yeah, like there's no way we would be able to do the work that we do if we were the jealous kind of people. So,
If you could change one thing in your life, what would it be?
God, I don't know. Maybe not do nursing. I am glad I did it, and you know, went through a lot of studies, but I am much happier now in what I do now.
If I could change something, I'd have my driving license.
Oh yeah.
I'm disqualified from driving for the last 5 years.
I feel like it's been more.
Yeah, it's not great being 30 and not being able to drive.
I'm the chauffeur.
But definitely learned my lesson from it.
Favorite holiday that you guys have been on together and why?
For me, it would be Ibiza when we were first seeing each other back in 2016, and it was the first time I've been to Ibiza, so
That was a good holiday.
it was an experience to say the least. When we went back, my stag this year, it wasn't the same. Like things were closed, there was no nightclubs.
My favorite holiday would be Bali.
Bali,
Yeah, the food is
the
unreal.
best, yeah, but
The weather, the scenes, like it's just so beautiful. And you proposed to me in Bali, so,
Oh yeah.
so that's a big one.
Yeah, I forgot about
You forgot about that?
that. The boy is good as well.
I do like Dubai, and we do keep going back there. So let me see your feet, not you. I want to see your feet. Favorite position?
Favorite position?
Yeah. Midfield. What do you love most about your wife?
That you're loyal.
Damn straight, I'm loyal.
Not easy to come by.
No, not these days. It's hard to find loyalty.
It was more tidy in the home.
Obviously, me.
So
Well,
pretend clean, yeah, Maria is.
I don't think Matthew has ever hoovered. Maybe once in the 2 years that we've been living there. So that says a lot.
When it's necessary.
No.
Do you believe in God?
I don't believe in God, but I believe in something, a higher power, definitely.
Yeah, well, we're all worried about something. We pray, don't we?
Yeah, like you say you don't believe in God until your plane is like making moves in the air, and you're like, oh shit, please God, don't let me die.
I used to say prayers before I took free kicks. Sometimes.
I think on our deathbed we definitely will be praying to something.
I certainly believe in a higher power, for sure. Yeah. If you could have anyone play you in a film, who would it be?
I don't know. I like Cameron Diaz.
What's his name? Thomas Fimmel? Ragnar?
Is it Thomas Fimmel?
Travis.
Travis.
Travis. Sorry, Thomas. Travis.
Sorry, Thomas.
Sorry, Thomas. Or Chris Hemsworth.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, so
He's got 3.
You're going to do an audition.
Matthew loves Ragnar so much that he got him tattooed on his back. That much. What is your investment plan with the cash from OnlyFans? Congrats, by the way.
We have a few plans. We're going to invest in property. We're going to invest in park business. I've been looking into cryptocurrencies, but haven't been brave enough to invest any money in them yet. And recently I started looking at NFTs, metaverse, which is mental. It does interest me a little bit, but I need to learn more about it. We want to add the Vikings to the metaverse. Take over the metaverse, but we both want to open a gym at some stage.
Definitely.
We love training and cool down a gym, not even on a financial financial thing, but
just to have it.
Yeah, just to have it.
And like we've been to so many gyms that we kind of know what looks good, what kind of equipment you need, and
yeah, well, what equipment, yeah,
lighting
would be best, yeah.
Changing rooms, all that. It's like we do like a couple of gyms, but like it's like little bits of everything that we want to put together.
There's no, well, B1's a pretty perfect gym, but that's in the boys. So.
It's too far away.
And what do you think would happen if Russia invades Ukraine? Since you're Ukrainian, I thought I'd ask you that one. We just hope that it doesn't happen, basically.
We just don't want war. Let's like
peace and love.
Peace and love, everyone. In 2022, that's what we need. Peace and love.
Can you guys do a little story time on how you met and fell in love? Off you go, Maria. Story time.
How Matthew fell in love with me. Okay, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
So
wait, just before you do this, I'm gonna ask you a question, right?
Okay.
Who said I love you first?
You did.
No.
No, because listen to me.
No.
Hear me
answer.
out.
Straight answer.
No, hear me out.
No roundabout. Straight answer.
It was you.
When we were in Ibiza space, you came up and said it to me.
I don't remember that.
And that's the God's honest
I
truth.
don't remember that. And why didn't you say it back then?
Because I had to digest it.
We've actually known each other since primary school, since 5th class. That we were like, what, 10, 11? And went to the same secondary school, lived in the same village, had the same friends. And never really spoke that much. Like, we weren't like buddies or anything.
No.
And then when we were like 23, is that correct? Yeah, 7 years. It's been 7 years.
Something like that.
23, we went to the Coup in Bray. Had a great old time, didn't we? And we kissed.
Yeah, that happened.
And I remember you were like, oh, and I was like, oh shit. And then yeah, we had a good night that night. Do you ever just want to get lazy and not work out?
No, because when I don't work out, I go, because I have too much energy and I've always been wired. I think I've ADHD badly.
Yeah, just a tad.
I can barely even watch films. Like when I don't train, I get a bit low as well.
The only time you don't train is if you're sick, and I mean like death's door sick, not sick like got the snuffles. Like he'll still go to the gym with that.
Even when I had COVID, I just trained in the back garden, didn't I?
Oh, sure, it was snowing and you were training with COVID, like benching, like fucking, I don't know, whatever. Oh yeah, meningitis he had.
I'm still trying. I'm still trying to train.
He's still going to the gym with like meningitis. The day after knee surgery.
I know. Bollocks the next day. I must have been.
What's wrong with you?
I must have still been high.
Matthew, listen to all this. It's
off the GA.
So wrong. Nothing will stop him going to the gym. Okay. Favorite non-sexual thing about each other?
Non-sexual. Fuck. Next question.
Wow. This is.
No.
This is. Do you want me to skip it? Do you want to think about it? Will I come back to it?
I don't know.
Matthew doesn't have a favorite non-sexual thing about me. I am so.
I like your hair.
Pissed off. I like your what? I like your hair. I like your.
I like your blue eyes.
Non-sexual. I mean, like I like your hair. Your hair is nice. You're not bald or anything, so that's good. Are you planning on coming to Los Angeles? We've never really tried to go to America, have we?
Maybe in the near future.
I personally would love to go to Florida. I'd love to go to.
I want to go to LA as well.
And there, yeah. No, we do have plans, definitely.
How do you handle all the judgment you get surrounding your job?
You just don't give a shit anymore. We don't care anymore.
Yeah, well, I tell you, when you first do it, like, you're kind of like wondering what everyone's thinking. But I had it for a while where it was like quiet. I don't know, maybe the first 3 months I was down. I was making money from the start, but no one was sharing the stuff. When I opened OnlyFans, I had excellent followers and loads of them just bought it. As of now, I just don't give a fuck, like, to be honest. I'm used to it, but at the start, when you very first start doing it, the truth is when I first started doing it, I didn't post nudes for like, even nudes for like 2-3 months. And people were buying my sub and I was making money out of it, but they were kind of like, they were all giving out. Because they're like, this is like your Instagram, like, or maybe tiny bit different. So, anyway, I started posting nudes, and then someone, I know who it is, but I won't say who they are, bought my OnlyFans. It was a girl, and she shared it to everyone, didn't she? She shared it into some group chat. And I went, broke in everywhere. And I was actually in the pub when I found out, and there was a picture in the forest. I'm sure you know it.
The infamous picture.
And then for about 3 days, I just felt like I was like, the heat was up to here. Even when I was going into the gym, I don't know if people were looking at me, but I felt like they were.
Oh, I'm sure they were.
I don't know,
but once
after that, it was just like big fucking weight was lifted. It was like the best thing happened. So from there on in.
But once that was shared around, your money went through the roof.
Yeah.
You were like.
You actually gave me a massive boost.
Right. Thanks a lot.
But the other mad thing was, right, because it was girls that were sharing it at the start, they were all literally that week were sharing this revenge porn thing.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. And then they were all sharing my fucking.
I know, isn't it funny? Like,
well, not it, like.
I think it's because you're a boy.
It's not. I can't say it was everyone, like, but I'd say most people were sharing it. I don't know.
Do you know, like, because you're like a lad, you're like, you be grand, you can handle it, you can handle all that stuff being shared. But if it was a girl, it's a different scenario, isn't it?
It should be the same, but
it should be the exact same. Are you strictly monogamous?
Yes, we are.
Absolutely, 1,000,000,000%. Biggest struggles or difficulties of being an IG couple?
I'll tell you the biggest struggles is when you're an OnlyFans worker, you get shadow banned all the time for no reason. It's like you're growing, and then bang, 6 months, you're not allowed to do anything. Like my shadow ban's actually go on for 3 to 6 months.
On Instagram.
You type my name in and you can't even find me.
And TikTok, 1 year. 1 year shadow ban.
It's maybe I'm red listed on that, I think.
To be honest with you, I don't know what you're supposed to do. A whole year of shadow ban, that's insane.
But that would be the biggest struggle on Instagram. Well, what makes you happy? Waking up and smelling the daffodils.
Just being healthy and having a roof over my head, having food in my fridge. I like going to the gym. That makes me happy.
Once the family, the kids, people that are close are healthy and everything's okay, I'm happy.
Yeah, everything else comes after that, you know, but it's the basics.
What is the biggest conflict you face as a business professional with OnlyFans? Well, yeah, I think social media, the problem with social media companies and OnlyFans, it seems to be the biggest struggle for me.
And like sponsorships, you can forget it. But like you'd never see like
a
gym clothing
brand. I had
brand.
loads of offers. I was like holding out, and then I done OnlyFans. they offer. Then I went on doing OnlyFans. They reach out to me. They offered me, and we're gonna do it. And then they must figure out like, oh,
yeah,
he does OnlyFans.
Oh, never mind.
What did you both want to be growing up? What are you most proud of today?
I always wanted to be a nurse. I think in secondary school I always wanted to be a nurse because I was watching all them shows thinking, oh my god, I'm going to be them. They look so like cool and...
Well, I wanted to be a footballer. I wanted to play for Man United. The next Wayne Rooney. But, I was decent, but it just never...
Didn't happen.
No. Kind of fizzled out when I got a bit older. But that was the dream. What I'm most proud of is probably the kids and the family and the house.
I'm proud that we got a house. We got a house before OnlyFans. Like we bought that house on our crappy nurses/barber salary. So I'm pretty proud of that. And it's very hard to buy a house in Ireland. Like so hard.
Share with us some more workout tips. I'll give you some tips. Consistency.
Oh, and more
consistency. If you eat properly 80% of the time, you sleep decently, you show up to the gym, you try to get better each time.
Yeah.
Just like practicing anything.
Yeah. It's so basic, isn't it, when you say that?
Make it a routine.
What motivates you to stay in shape?
Well, my job depends on it. Like looking good, body wise, for social media and OnlyFans is super necessary, isn't it?
Very necessary. And also your mental health.
My mental health, and I've always trained since I was like 6, whether it was soccer, running, Gaelic, now into weight training, onto bodybuilding.
Yeah,
Always...
You have to keep moving, otherwise you'd go insane. Yeah, I want to look good as well, and definitely
look good, feel good.
Feel good. Look good, feel good. That is motivation. Does your wife ever get jealous of the fans that constantly fawn over your sexy posts? No, I don't care. I honestly don't care. Like, I know he looks good, but doesn't mean he's gonna do anything with any of his fans. Like, it's
just if you let insecurity slip in.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not insecure at all, so that helps.
Are you interested in helping out a couple that wants to have offspring but is sterile?
Sorry? What?
Do you want to help a couple where the man is sterile? Conceive a baby, basically.
I'm sure there's facilities.
So they're asking for some Viking premium.
No, we don't want little offspring.
They want an elite baby.
No. Only I will have his babies, okay?
I'd love to have fun with you and your wife, Nicole. I won't say in a second now.
You'd love to have fun with us, like what? Like go to the zoo, splash park. What kind of fun?
What kind of fun
Mini
are you
golf.
talking about?
They're all fun. No, we don't do that kind of thing. We don't do that thing. That's what you mean.
She actually didn't like say what it was. It's just like she wants to have fun.
Okay, well then I can't answer. I don't like.
Maybe she wants to have like, you know, pint of Guinness or something.
Pint of Guinness.
In the Mollies.
We don't drink. By the way, we don't really drink.
We do drink.
Yeah, rare times. Not when you're prepping for shows.
We drink at events, like. Okay, like they want to know. They want to know.
What do they want to know?
What size is it?
Oh my god! Stop.
That's the most that is the most common question I have here. Is that really the most important thing to you? That just want to know.
It is strange. Like there are so many other questions you could ask.
How big is your D?
My dog. My dog. My dog is very big. It's a lab.
I think that's it.
Yeah?
It's right now, so I should...
Wrapping it up.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's it. We've went through the questions that we can answer. Like,
no, we weren't.
There's a lot of questions about like sexuality and.
We're trying to keep PG.
Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to us talking.
Shite.
I will be back soon. I'm going to post some videos about my prep for the show and all. If you're interested in that, show you how I'm getting on and how I'm feeling. You never know, Maria might even do a show you wouldn't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Over now.
Like and subscribe.